Recently, a strange incident disturbed a small town in Peru, leaving locals confused and uneasy. One morning, people stepped outside expecting a normal day, but instead, they saw something shocking lying in the middle of the road. A strange creature was there, and at first glance, fear spread quickly. The creature looked unusual and frightening. It had large wings and a body that didn't seem normal at all. Some stayed far away, while others watched silently, unsure what to do next. Then, slowly, the creature moved. That small movement changed everything. It was still alive. A few brave locals walked closer. The creature didn't try to escape. It didn't show strength or aggression. In fact, it looked weak and confused, almost lost. People usually believe such beings have powers, can fly, or scare everyone around them, but this one did none of that. The locals carefully held it and decided to hand it over to the authorities. As news spread, opinions began to grow. Some believed it was a demon that somehow lost its power. Others said it could be a rare cryptid, unknown and harmless. The biggest mystery remains unanswered. How did this winged creature end up on a quiet road? Even now, no one has clear answers. Only questions that refuse to fade. Mothman return. Is the Mothman returning? This question didn't come up for no reason. It was actually seen again, this time looking bigger, stronger, and far more scary. A local in Indiana spotted it near the woods. Its glowing eyes and overall appearance made it seem like it had been locked away for years. If it has really returned, no one knows what could follow next. Hopefully, it leaves again and remains only a sighting, not something more. Terrifying humanoid. A man was exploring the woods when he suddenly felt like something was near the pond beside him. At first, he thought it was just an animal, but when he looked closer, he froze. There was a terrifying humanoid figure who had a beard, and everything about it was unnatural. The moment the figure turned its head and looked at him, fear took over. The man didn't wait a second longer and ran away from the woods. He never returned there again. What that figure truly was remains a mystery to this day. Satyr return. Do you know about satyrs? A satyr is a mythical creature from Greek stories, half human and half goat. They have horns, hooves, and a tail, and are always linked to forests, mountains, and wild places. Satyrs are famous for their mischief, often playing flutes or making noises deep in the woods. Legends say they confuse travelers and create strange sounds at night, and now people claim that one was actually seen in the woods of California. So, if travelers ever feel lost there, maybe it's nearby. Vampire body. Next, we head to Romania, where an abandoned house held a shocking discovery. Locals found a body that didn't look like a normal human. It appeared to be a vampire. Yes, you heard that right.
Qui a hérité tout simplement de la maison et de la grange de son grand-père.
Reports claim it was over 250 years old. While it's no longer alive, its sharp jaws and long, clawed feet are still terrifying to look at. This discovery sparked rumors that vampires were always real. And maybe, just maybe, some are still out there, hidden, waiting.
Qui a hérité tout simplement de la maison et de la grange de son grand-père.
Mysterious cryptid. A guy was hiking back through the woods, thinking it would be a normal day, but then he saw something he couldn't explain. Behind a rock, a strange creature sat there with an elongated head and long arms. Its black eyes stared right at him, which was really scary. To him, it looked like an alien or a cryptid. He left the site quickly. Whatever that thing was, it wasn't meant to be seen. And now he can't stop wondering, what else is hiding in those woods? Wendigo home. In West Virginia, there was a rumor that a wendigo lived near the woods. To find out, a group of YouTubers decided to investigate. They went to an abandoned hut, and at first, nothing seemed unusual. But as they started heading back, the wendigo appeared. It looked furious, like they had trespassed in its home. Panic hit them instantly. Realizing their mistake, they ran as fast as they could. That terrifying encounter taught them a lesson. They never went back there again. Some things they learned are better left alone. Crawling figure. Back in 2022, a local in Peru shared a CCTV clip that puzzled many people. In the footage, a strange creature can be seen scratching a wall with a poster. When it turns its face and the camera zooms in, it looks like some kind of humanoid figure moving like a spider. No one knows what it really was or where it went. But the sight left viewers shaken. That short moment spread fear for a long time, and it's still a mystery to this day. Chulachaki. New reports from Colorado claim a bizarre creature, locals comparing it to the legendary Chulachaki, was spotted in dense forest areas. Standing upright with strong hind legs and a long, dog-like snout, the humanoid figure left hikers shaken. Tribes and locals describe it as capable of mimicking voices to confuse anyone nearby, leading them deep into the woods. Witnesses say small groups may move together at dusk. This eerie sighting has left many wondering if legends of mysterious forest guardians might be real. Clone mystery.
We gotta get this thing out of the house. I was hoping it would be a perfect clone of you.
All I know is if this thing comes from my DNA, he's like my son.
What? No, it can't stay here.
One night in February 2024, a strange TikTok video appeared online. It showed two friends with a dog they had bought from the dark web. The dog looked unsettling. One friend wanted to get rid of it, but instead they locked it in the basement. While down there, the creature suddenly spoke in a creepy voice, saying it wanted one of their skins. Fear took over.
Hey, little buddy, is everything alright?
Later, their security camera recorded it screaming eerily before the footage cut off. Since then, no one knows what happened or if the video was real. Graveyard demon. A video recently surfaced from an unknown source showing a horned creature emerging from a grave. It looked like it was searching for something as it climbed out. The clip was short, but it was enough to spark many theories. Some people believed it was a monster rising from the grave, while others thought it might be a demon. Whatever it was, the brief footage left viewers unsettled, raising more questions than answers about what really lurks beneath the ground. Park encounter. Parks are meant to feel safe, especially during quiet hours, but one short video changed that idea completely. A local was recording a calm park when something unsettling happened. From behind a tree, a pale, human-like figure slowly peeked out.
Oh God.
It didn't rush or run. It watched, only for a few seconds. Then, it slipped back into hiding. The recording ended right after. No one knows what it was. But if it was watching him, how long had it already been there? CCTV catch. A trail camera meant to record animals captured something far more disturbing. A thin, pale figure crawled across the path on all fours, moving in an unnatural way. When it reached the center, it suddenly stopped. Slowly, it turned its head toward the camera. Two glowing eyes stared straight into the lens, as if it knew it was being watched. The footage shocked viewers. Many believe it could be the rake, a creature whispered about for years. Camping terror. Nights in the wild are quiet until they suddenly aren't. One camper learned this the hard way while resting inside his tent. Strange voices echoed through the darkness, pulling him outside with a flashlight. As the beam moved across the bushes, it stopped on a crouched figure. The light clearly bothered it. Slowly, it turned, revealing glowing eyes, a bald head, and a pale, thin body. The camper froze. He knew the stories. A rake. Fear hit instantly. He ran, never looking back. Wrong call. Night paths in woods are never truly empty. A man walking alone felt it, the heavy sense of being watched. The air felt wrong. Then he noticed movement ahead, a gray figure crouched low, crawling in a way no human should. Its limbs twisted as it shifted in the shadows, silent and unnatural. His body froze, fear flooding in. Every instinct warned him. He ran without thinking. Even now, he refuses to return, afraid that whatever he saw is still waiting there. Rake home. In Colombia, there was an abandoned town that no one visited around 2011. People avoided it because rake sightings were very common there. Still, a group of friends came specially to see it for themselves, and they went at night. They stopped outside an old house and waited in silence. Suddenly, the rake actually appeared, standing on the roof. The friends were frozen in shock. Without wasting a second, they ran away. They knew if they stayed even a little longer, this story could have ended very differently. Virginia Mothman. Back in 2009, a strange sighting was reported in West Virginia. Locals talked about a creature they had only heard stories about, but never seen before: the Mothman. This legendary being was first reported in the 1960s in Point Pleasant. It was a tall, winged figure with glowing red eyes, often seen near forests and abandoned places. People said it appeared before strange events. Some believe it's a cryptid. Others think it's an alien or a warning sign. That sighting left the town scared for a long time. Terrifying night. Back in 2008, a small town in Florida fell into chaos when people spotted something strange roaming the streets late at night. Witnesses described it as a creepy skinwalker-like creature, but not exactly one. It was unusually tall, had a long body, and a visible tail dragging behind it. Panic spread as people ran for cover. One local even claimed the creature wasn't alone. Smaller beings were moving with it. That night turned into a living nightmare for the town. Then, just as suddenly, everything vanished, and the truth was never uncovered. Pale Monster. For this one, we travel to Peru, where a chilling mystery kept a small town on edge for a long time. In 2009, a local CCTV camera captured something unsettling. A strange creature with unusually long arms and pale skin was seen walking down a road in the middle of the night. People had never seen anything like it before. Many believed it came straight from the nearby woods, something not meant to be there. Fear lingered for months, with residents worried it might return. Thankfully, it never did, but the unease never fully faded. Eerie encounter. One night, a group of friends went to explore an abandoned place near the woods. They only had one flashlight and were already feeling nervous. While walking through old tunnels, they noticed something move near a broken grate. A small, pale creature slowly stood up on two legs and looked at them. Its long arms and strange shape blended into the shadows. The friends froze for a second, then ran in fear. One of them felt like the creature was following them. They escaped safely, but that moment stayed with them forever.
Get past these gates right here. Well, yeah, look, there's an entrance right there. That's how we go.
Otherworldly being. Have you ever thought that there might be another world hiding behind solid walls? Let me tell you, yes, it's possible. In this video, you can see a strange creature pushing its way out of a rocky mountain. Slowly, it manages to come out completely. It looked like a small demon, thin and unsettling. The moment it escaped, it quickly moved away and vanished. Where it went, no one knows. But this raises a chilling thought. What if there really is another world, filled with creatures like this, and they can cross into ours whenever they want? Yard mystery. One night, a man kept hearing strange sounds coming from his yard, but he avoided checking in the dark. The next day, he reviewed his CCTV footage, and it left him confused. A strange creature was standing behind a tree. It wasn't very clear, but one thing was certain. It was not normal. He shared the footage online, and people had different opinions. Some believed it was a skinwalker, while others thought it was a different kind of cryptid. The mystery only grew from there. Terrifying demon. A woman went to her room late at night, ready to sleep, when something outside caught her attention. She looked through the window and noticed a strange shape on a tree. As she focused, fear rushed in. A terrifying creature was sitting on the top branch, watching her. It looked unnatural, like it came straight from somewhere dark and unknown. Its eerie smile felt wrong, as if it was planning something bad. Shocked, the woman quickly locked her window. That night turned into a nightmare she would never forget. Cemetery encounter. A man was walking past a cemetery when he suddenly felt movement nearby, the kind of feeling that can scare anyone. Then, from behind a wall, a strange creature stepped forward. It had a trunk like an elephant, something he had never seen before. He couldn't understand what kind of being it was. Without thinking twice, he turned around and got out of there as fast as he could. Honestly, that was the smartest move he could have made. Shortcut went wrong. Back in 2014, a man was going home late and chose a shortcut through the woods. As he drove ahead, a pale creature suddenly crossed the road. He stopped the car and shined the lights into the trees. What he saw shocked him. It looked like a skinwalker walking between the trees. Fear took over. He quickly reversed the car and left the area. I'm sure that shortcut is something he will never use again. Camping terror. A camper was in the woods, setting up his camp to sleep, when he heard strange noises coming from nearby bushes. Nervously, he went to check and froze. A scary creature with pale skin and glowing eyes was there, moving like it was searching for something to eat. The moment the creature noticed him, fear took over. He ran as fast as he could. That camping trip turned into a nightmare, and the creature stayed a complete mystery. No one knows what it really was. Woods encounter. A guy was looking for his lost cat in the woods when he suddenly felt movement near a tree. At first, he thought it might be his cat, but a terrifying surprise was waiting. As he went closer, a scary figure appeared. He could only see its face, and it looked like a demonic creature. It felt like it had been waiting to get close to him. Luckily, he saw it in time and ran away. He didn't find his cat, but at least he saved his own life.
Oh, no, not this.
Lost skinwalker. Did you guys know that in Texas, a CCTV camera captured a skinwalker wandering the streets late at night? It looked like it had lost its way, probably coming from the nearby woods. When locals saw the clip, they tried to track it down, but no one could find it. The mysterious creature just vanished, and the mystery stayed unsolved. Glowing eyes creature. In the middle of the night, a man woke up after hearing strange sounds. When he looked out the window, fear hit him hard. Standing there was a creature that looked like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. It had glowing eyes, pale skin, and a terrifying face. The creature kept staring at him, as if studying him. After a moment, it turned and walked away. That was a huge relief for the man, and he hoped he would never see it again. Four-legged creature. A group of friends exploring the abandoned Overbrook Asylum, a place with a dark history. As they stepped into one of the rooms, a sharp scream echoed through the building. Turning the camera, they caught sight of something in the shadows.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
God.
A thin, four-legged figure moving unnaturally. Its elongated limbs made it look stretched beyond normal proportions. The explorers didn't wait to find out more. They turned and ran. Many who saw the footage believed they had encountered a pale crawler, a creature described as tall, thin, and weirdly inhuman. More specifically, a rake, or maybe a skinwalker. Unidentified creature. What is this mysterious creature caught on a nighttime surveillance camera in a backyard in upstate New York? Late at night, the camera recorded a strange figure moving through the yard. Its shape looked odd, not like any normal animal people recognize. The way it moved made the footage even more unsettling. The homeowner had no idea what it was, and neither did viewers online. Some thought it was a wild animal, while others believed it was something far stranger. To this day, the true identity of the creature remains unknown. Lost goblin.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Something strange is happening on Mexican farms. One after another, strange creatures keep showing up. This time, it was a goblin. The farm owner was exploring his land when, out of nowhere, a small goblin appeared. The owner froze in shock. The creature looked very old and lost, not aggressive at all. Instead of chasing it away, the owner stayed calm and let the goblin go wherever it wanted. It quietly walked off into the night. A strange moment, but also a kind one.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Duende encounter.
Ey, es un duendecito, Brian.
Two men were left shocked when they saw a duende calmly walking, as if nothing around it mattered. The creature looked lost, confused, and out of place. Surprisingly, the men didn't try to scare it or get close. They just watched in silence. Before this moment, they never believed such stories were real, but seeing it with their own eyes changed everything for them. This strange encounter happened in Santa Fe, Argentina, and after that night, their view of the world was never the same again.
Ey, es un duendecito, Brian.
Unexpected catch. Camping is fun, unless something otherworldly decides to join you. I'm saying this because something like that happened to a YouTuber. He was relaxed and enjoying the moment when he started hearing strange noises. Curious, he turned on his camera and began recording. At the time, he didn't realize what he had captured.
Because I literally could hear it swooping across.
Later, while watching the footage, he noticed a brief glimpse of a pale figure in the background. Luckily, he stayed safe. Otherwise, anything could have happened.
Because I literally could hear it swooping across.
Graveyard mystery. In a town in Indonesia, locals often heard strange noises coming from a graveyard at night. Curious and worried, they installed a CCTV camera to check. What they captured shocked them. Two dark humanoid creatures roaming the graves, making all those eerie sounds. Nothing about them seemed normal. The creatures wandered the cemetery all night, disappearing before sunrise. After that, the locals were terrified and decided never to go near the graveyard at night again. Whatever those beings were, they left a lasting fear in the town. Unidentified creature. A group of friends were going on a trip, and everything felt normal at first. Then, in the middle of the road, they saw something strange. It looked like an animal, so they stopped the car to check. As they got closer, they realized it was something else. A strange creature suddenly started chasing them. Its shape wasn't clear, but it was definitely not normal. They ran back to the car and escaped. What that creature really was never discovered. Scary figure. A video shared on social media showed a scary humanoid creature hiding inside a house, peeking out as if it was waiting for something. Viewers online had different opinions. Some believed it was a demonic figure, while others thought it could be a scary cryptid. The clip was short but unsettling, leaving people confused and uneasy. Texas rake. Rake sightings aren't just recent. Back in 2004, one was reported near the woods in Dallas, Texas. A tourist had come there, probably for camping, when he spotted it early on. The creature looked scary, with pale skin, moving like it was searching for something. Luckily, The tourist was far enough away to stay safe. He didn't wait around and quickly left the area. Whatever he saw that day stayed in his memory forever. Goatman. In Peru, a man was passing near the woods when he noticed a strange creature standing there. Curious, he moved closer, but he couldn't see it clearly. Its head was hidden by the trees, which made it even creepier. The weird part was that the creature wasn't moving at all, just standing in one spot. The man recorded a video and shared it online. Many viewers claimed it was the Goatman. What do you guys think it really was? Field encounter. A group of friends were traveling late at night, passing by open fields, when one of them noticed something strange. They slowed the car and turned on the lights, and they were right. There really was something there. A big, pale cryptid stood in the field, looking like some kind of skinwalker. It seemed disturbed by their presence, and suddenly started chasing them. Luckily, they managed to escape safely. After that night, I'm sure they'll never make the same mistake again.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh!
Dundee encounter. Parking lots are quiet at night, and sometimes that quiet feels wrong. A local walking to his car suddenly felt someone or something nearby. He bent down to check under his car, but saw nothing. Then, a pale humanoid creature appeared, slipping quickly under another car. Its goblin-like shape made his heart race. The creature vanished almost instantly, but the fear stayed with him long after. That brief encounter left him shaken, and he never forgot what he saw. Yard visitor. A man noticed a strange hole in his backyard fence. Curious, he checked his surveillance footage, but what he saw left him disturbed. A pale face with glowing eyes was peeking through the gap, watching silently. It didn't look human. Some said it could be a cryptid. Others thought it might be a rake-like creature. But the real shock came later. His pets started going missing one by one. Whatever that thing was, it didn't just visit. It stayed. What would you do if something was watching your backyard and it wasn't human? Car surprised. A dash cam captured a man sitting calmly in his car until something appeared in the back seat. A strange figure with gray skin and dark, sunken eyes was staring at him. The moment he noticed it, panic took over and he jumped out of the vehicle. The creature didn't move. It just stayed there. No one knows who the man was or how it got in his car. It might have been a demon, or maybe it was following him. After that terrifying moment, he never went near the car again. Mythical being. A recent clip caught everyone's attention. A local filmed a strange little creature, unlike anything known. It leapt over a wall, running fast, with a cone-shaped head and a tail, looking just like a duende. Though he'd only heard stories before, seeing it felt real. It jumped from a tree and disappeared into the bushes. Locals chased it, but found nothing. Later, a worker spotted a similar being outside a building, and it began chasing him. People now fear these creatures roam freely, rarely letting go once they target someone. Uninvited guest. A woman just moved into a new apartment when she began noticing strange things happening around her. Hoping to find the cause, she installed security cameras. One neighbor even claimed to have seen a strange creature lingering near her door. On the footage, a pale, bizarre figure could be seen crawling past, sending chills to anyone who watched. The nearby forest is rumored to hide many mysterious beings. Some viewers believe this could be a real sighting of the cryptid known as the rake, once thought to be just a story. Locked cryptid. You never know who or what might be watching you. I'm saying this because a video recently surfaced from an unknown source, and you need to see it. In it, a cryptid is locked somewhere, though the location is unknown. The creature seems to be waiting, maybe for freedom. People online have different opinions. Some think it's a rake, while others believe it's part of a secret experiment. Either way, the sight is terrifying and leaves a chilling feeling. Roof mystery. Late one night, a homeowner was fast asleep when strange sounds echoed from his roof. Thinking it might be an animal, he stepped outside, but everything looked quiet. Just then, a deep howl rolled through the darkness. As he listened closely, 2 glowing eyes appeared, staring back at him. He rushed toward the door, but froze again.
Oh, damn! Holy
Another pair of eyes watched from above. He could never truly figure out what exactly it was. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments.